I would 100% recommend Fusion Interactive and Arthur for your website needs. Hi, this is Kerri Sutey from Sutey Coaching and Consulting, and this is my experience working with Fusion Interactive. I decided to redo my website because I'd gotten some feedback on it that it looked a bit dated and wasn't having the reach that it needed to have to connect with potential clients. My first impressions of Arthur were, I finally found someone who is creative, because I don't consider myself to be super creative. I know my subject area, but when it comes to content, marketing, website, and how to showcase myself, I would not consider myself creative in that space. Arthur showed up friendly, engaging, funny. I knew right away as I started to share some of the things that were important for me to convey on my website that it clicked for him. He knew where I was trying to go. Ideas, for example, my love of traveling or hiking, and Arthur knew how to incorporate that into my website without taking away from what it is I actually do. So it was a blending of who I am as an individual and the kind of work that I do to support my clients. So I left it a bit more vague, and I'm so grateful that I did, because it allowed Arthur then to be creative with my brand. One of my favorite things that came out of that are the footprints that go across the website, which I never told Arthur to do, was just something that he created on his own based on our conversation. So he took things that were important to me and knew how to transition those visually in a way that was compelling on the website, and clearly connects to who I am. So I love the AI bot that I have on my website, which is so fun and something I had not ever thought about. Giving people an opportunity to come to the website and interact with it through the bot to see more about the services I offer. I would 100% recommend Fusion Interactive and Arthur for your website needs, especially if you are a solopreneur like myself, or busy doing your work and what you set out to create your business for, and you don't have time to do your website, or maybe creativity, like for me, is not your forte. Working with Fusion Interactive and Arthur has been so easy, because Arthur took the time to get to know me, and then I gave him the free rein to run and create. And we had periodic check-ins where I could look at the website and give feedback, and those tweaks and changes were made. And so it just gave me an opportunity to have something created that I didn't have time to do myself. I completely trust Arthur in his understanding of who I am and my brand and what's important to me. I feel like Fusion Interactive is the creative outlet and resource that any solopreneur needs when they want to start a business or really want to showcase who they are and launch themselves out into the world, so that they get found, that they get seen, and that the website itself is engaging and draws people in, which is at the heart what we all want as a solopreneur, small business,